Our Orchard Farm fisheries. Bit cold, forecast for snow today, so yeah, we've seen a few bubbles up around the island, so hopefully we'll get one.
I spoke to the bailiff earlier in a tackle shop. It's been fishing alright recently, been a bit slow for the last couple of days. Speak to you later, hopefully we bag one. Right, this morning I've been using a pop-up rig. I've been trying all different methods of rigs. I'm using 2 normal squids. I've been bagging for about 2 months. It's not really pungent. I'm also just being plugged for extraction. Just go through the rig. Right, I'm using Gardener Subterfuge hook link, fluorocarbon, £15. Also on the line I've got a bit of putty there just to weigh it down. I'm using a Calder size 8 capture hook. I haven't had anything in it yet. I hope to have something during later on in the day. Get back to you later. Right, it started snowing again. It's been snowing on off all day. I'm going to get this rig out quick so I can get back under the bivvy. I'm fishing just off the island. That was spot on. I'm using subline, therefore I don't need to use back leads.
Right, I'm just going to show you how to tie the rig I use mostly. It's quite reliable, quite easy to tie, not much can go wrong with it. So I'm using the Gardener sink skin in the camo brown. I like to sort of leave myself quite a lot of room to play with, so cut that off. There we go. And then still I'm going to pull back some of the coated braid, and you can get stripper tools, but I just use my teeth. So just make a simple overhand loop. All that tight, there we go. If I just cut the tag end off. There we go. Right, today I'm going to try a hook I haven't really used a lot, but they're called a wide gate beat. So just put it through the back of the eye. Pull that right the way down. Leave enough room for boilie. I like mine touching the hook. So there we go, that's there. I'll whip it about 7 times. And then 1 back up. Poke the other end through the eye that way. So it's like that. Leave a little bit there. So that's just how I like it, with a little bit to play with there. Bit of a hinge, and then normally all I do is just tie overhand loop with the coated braid on the end. Bit fiddly. Start again there. Got cold hands, so it's quite fiddly. Just pull that too. There we go. Cut that off. So as you can see, it's all curled up and that. So all you do is when you're making your tea or whatever, you just steam it and it goes all straight, or alternatively you can just hold it like that and rub it until your fingers go warm and it'll go straight. So that's pretty much it. So when I have the boilie, it'll just be sitting right touching the hook, just how I like it. Right, this is Lake 8, our Orchard Farm fishery. Fairly new lake, not much going on really. There's a few main islands to fish to. Seen some action right in there in the right in the corner of the island. A few bubbles, that's about it really, so get back to you later.
I'm going to show you how to tie a quick PVA bag. I'm using a few different sized pellets with some sweet corn and some crushed boilie. I use this for a majority of my fishing, catching me quite a few fish. If you want to keep the PVA bag open, just put a few in the bottom ready and just keep filling. Every so often, stop and just pat it down. Keep repeating the process till it's full. That's full enough now. Some people like to tie it off with PVA, but I like to lick and stick. Right, now what you need to do is get a baiting needle. Just put some holes in it to get rid of any air in it. Now that I've done that, I'm going to put it onto the rig. I like to thread it down onto the main line. Some people like to hook it on. I don't like doing that because it could come off during the cast. And there you have it, a finished PVA bag. Right, I've just moved my rod off the island down into the corner of the lake. The reason is because there's been fish activity and fish feeding. I walked down here with the rod with a small PVA bag on. I changed the hook bait as well with a little cut down marine fault, and I turned it into a dumpling and tipped it off with a bit of white fake corn. I also underarmed it, I didn't want to make too much disturbance in the water. Also by doing that I feathered it down. There's a few fish around down here, don't know if you can see or not, but there's some on the part of the lake down here. I think they've just moved down here to try and get into the part of in the warmer water. And it's a lot shallower down there as well. Unfortunately we didn't catch today.
I'm not surprised because it's been snowing on and off all day, so it's a bit cold and obviously the fish ain't been feeding. So hopefully we can get out in a couple of weeks for another episode.